Hello, how are you? I am in Spring Lake, New Jersey. It's absolutely gorgeous weather. And I want to say a couple words about the Father's Day. And you would say, yes, Grace, but it's already after the holiday. And I would say, yes, but there is always the next one. Besides, in the US, Great Britain and Netherlands is on the third Sunday of each June. But in the other parts of the world are different days. So let's first start with some facts which I find interesting. Like, for example, how this started. Who started the Father's Day? And I have to say, over 100 years ago. In fact, in 1910, on June 19, was the first Father's Day celebrated in Washington State. A woman named Sonora Smart Dodd came up with the idea of honoring and celebrating her own father, the Civil War veteran who was a single parent after his wife's death. He raised on his own 6 children, and Sonora was one of them. Obviously, she came up with this idea, and I think was celebrating a Mother's Day that year. Was 1 year earlier, was a Mother's Day, and she kind of came up with this sense of, hey, what if the mother is not around and the father, like in her case, is raising children? Why don't we honor them as well? So, what we're celebrating? The contribution that fathers make to the lives of their children. Now we have biological fathers. Also, we have stepfathers and spiritual fathers. I like a quote that says, anyone can be a father, but it takes someone special to be a daddy. And I think this holiday should be more about Daddy's Day than the father. Why? Because most men can be fathers, and many times over. But not everybody are good daddies. Especially when it's a problem with the mother of the children. Some men think that, wow, if I'm upset with my maybe soon ex-wife to be, then I'm gonna take this anger, resentment, and hatred on the children as well. And that's why I'm making this video. This is so wrong, and lately I see this everywhere, was knocking really boom, 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 loud. Grace, say something about this. So, even if the man is entering new life, new marriage, and is having new kids, the old kids are still his kids. So why is that the only mother is responsible for those children? Of course, I don't mean fathers of the children that are alcoholics, drug addicts, criminals, and that they have maybe anger issue, maybe narcissists, maybe psycho or sociopaths. If the children away from somebody like that, that's even better. But I'm talking everyday lives. And I see so many men that they argue with their wife, they taking on the children too. If they leaving their wife, they stop caring about his own daughters and sons. How unfair. So the men who truly love their children, no matter what happens in their lives, always remember that the children that they have, it's the blood connection. I have a friend in Poland who once said, as a joke, jokingly, but his own truth, that wives, you can have many of them, but children, that's your own blood. That's the most strong bond existing. And he always will be responsible for the children no matter what. And sometimes the children are born that need a special attention, mental, emotional, physical. The father is like the mother, should be always there for the child once they have the children. And children never should be abandoned and never felt like they not loved. I went this short video with a beautiful 2 quotes. The first one, my favorite: my father gave me the greatest gift anyone could give another person. He believed in me. And that was my dad, who is now on the other side. And is dedicated to him the second quote: Dad, whatever you are gone, but you will never be forgotten. And I have to tell you from my experience that my father even comes to me today from the other side and is helping me one way or another. So all those wonderful fathers, dads and daddies, I wish you all the best, because you're wonderful and you deserve the best by being there and contributing for your own children. Namaste.